Hello, everyone. This is Simmion, coming to you from the outer reaches of the universe, bringing you energies to support your day and to take you further into the world of your Creator. Once again, we enter the world of your Creator and feel the flow that comes from what seems like nowhere and envelops you in such a way that you go beyond all limitations and settle yourself in the flow of infinity that goes beyond even the world of your Creator. That sensation is natural. The ease with which you can move into such elevated situations takes on a new and exciting adventure that allows magic and miracles to be part of the adventure in a very practical way. The limits in your physical world simply no longer apply. The magic that you know about grows beyond all understanding to take on its primary aspect in the simplicity of your life. The primary aspect of anything is hard to define, but it's easy to feel and easy to see. As you start to glow and bask in the flow and the light that seems to come from nowhere. Within each person, there is a glow, there is a spark that comes to life as soon as you see it. And now we're opening the door so that everyone can see that spark in everyone else. It's something that is dearly protected by each being. It's something that's always been known in the background as the spark of creation, a spark of livelihood, a spark of brilliance, and a spark that denotes your position as a star in the universe. It's now ready to grow and to emanate far beyond your being and produce a light that seems to come from nowhere. That light originates from within, but shines from everywhere else. It's like you go inside so that you can go and expand outwards. But there's nothing for you to do except see that brilliant spark and feel what comes as you focus on the spark initially, and its natural growth is like a diamond. It flashes and appears all around you. You now are part of the world beyond all worlds. As you venture further and further into the world of your Creator and hold an image that is more than even you see in front of you in the world of your Creator. Your ability to move forward is determined by that spark and the protection that you've held onto for so many years is no longer necessary. As that spark grows, so do you. So does the world, and so does the world of your Creator. That spark is your origin, and your origin exists within you and around you, such that no matter where you look, you have the light of your spark shining towards you from an unknown source that originated from your original spark. This can confound the mind, but it doesn't confound the being. It allows you to change your mind, to make room for what was thought to be impossible. And to encourage everything that's been made available in the physical plane to show itself at a level that is far beyond the physical and far beyond the thought process. So now you are experiencing more than being in two places at once. You're experiencing actually generating every force that's necessary to bring about the world that you have brought into our notice. And placed in the hands of your Creator to allow everything to grow and the newness to be accepted by yourself, by the world around you, and most of all, by the spark that made it possible. As you feel the energy flow, the spark grows. And as that spark grows, the angelic being that sits at your side starts to interact with your physical plane to generate a divine essence that continues to enhance your well-being in the physical plane and beyond. This happens at a distance and reflects within you. And because of that, you can control the advancement of yourself without going inside, simply by allowing the spark to generate the light that comes to you from nowhere and everywhere, and appears in your eyes and in the eyes of those around you. We are now at a point where the thought of something being acceptable cannot survive. Acceptability is not on the menu. There is no measure to say something is acceptable or not acceptable, because it takes on a different light depending on how far you wish to venture into the world of your Creator. And now, the field that is generated because of your presence exists as does the field of your Creator. And there is no comparison in size, dimension, or power. You all simply exist, and you elevate your power simply by focusing on the spark within you for a fraction of a second and watching it explode into every space and every dimension. This process takes you into the realms that we speak about but can never describe. There are many realms, but where you reside is a realm that has no comparison, no hierarchy, and no relativity. The realm where you exist is totally comfortable, and it controls every galaxy, every movement of your body, every development of life, even the animals and the plants respond to your realm. There is no need to safeguard anything, because as soon as you feel you're withdrawn from the realms, you only have to focus for a fraction of a second on that spark within, and it turns everything back on. That is your gift to your Creator. And as a result, you and everyone around you are able to spread the divine essence of who you are without one thought and without one effort. That divine essence is also tied to the spark within you. And once again, a fraction of a second to focus on that spark and allow it to explode spreads the divine essence through all time and space. To bring about stability and a balance in all things. We're now at the forefront of our knowledge base. And to build past that forefront, it's necessary to live in the realms. Not in an elevated place, but in the realms that exist amongst everything. Where we mingle, and even our field disappears in the unique interconnection of something that cannot be explained in the physical world. By balancing all that is, you can approach what we're talking about. Or you can step directly in by an instant focus on the spark within you and not worry about balancing anything. Sometimes the flash that's caused by that initial focus on that spark can throw you out of balance. But that only occurs if you're stuck somewhere. There is no shock. It just moves you very quickly and puts you where you're supposed to be. So now we have a tool that works in the physical plane to hold us above everything, beyond everything, so that we are ready to take on new knowledge that comes from afar. The stability of everything is held because you are standing at such a long, long distance away. It's like looking down at the Earth from a satellite. It seems like there's no movement. And it's easy to deal with the Earth from there. If you bring yourself back to the ground, you can't deal with the same things. But from your realms, you have stability in everything, even on the Earth plane, even down as far as your body and everything in and around it. And the control point is the spark within that you've been protecting for many, many thousands of years. The thing that you won't let anybody touch. The thing that you cover up and no longer have to, because it remains a spark, but it appears everywhere. And it shines down on you and into your face and behind you in a way that science could never explain. So the second you feel an imbalance, see the spark, allow it to flash, and you're back online. There's no need to explain all the features that come into play in that fraction of a second, because they are more than the brain can handle. But the process of explaining makes it easier to retain the flow of divinity that comes as a result of you landing everything about yourself in the hands of your Creator. Not for the purpose of having something done for you, but for the purpose of offering a gift so that you can proceed forward and even surpass what you know about your Creator right now. Your brain will say you know nothing. But deep inside, within that spark, is a full knowledge of your Creator and the world beyond worlds, where the realms appear and disappear at their own rate and interact in your physical world whenever you determine it needs to be done. So as you listen, you are in a position to change your permanent program. To take away reaction and replace it with action. So at a time where you would expect reaction, your action is replaced with a flash from that internal spark that blows everything away and brings everything to light. The simplicity is unbelievable, and it takes no time. But the best thing in all is that you can replace your reaction program with an immediate action program that always works. And with that gift, you can provide a future and a security to everyone without doing anything in the physical plane. With all that, I'd like to step back a little further into the world beyond all worlds, where nothing is missed, where everything we talk about is not only possible, but is enveloped in the flow of everyday life. In the world beyond all worlds, there is no explanation. But you can feel the connection to the spark within you. And it grows without having to look at it. Now you have completed the circle, and the flow will remain. Your focus may move away from it, but the flow will remain. And your spark will become a bright light within you and around you, so that you can shine a light from nowhere to change, to manipulate, to bring to life the things that are missing in physical life on Earth right now. Allow that circle the circle of intimate flow from infinity to beyond infinity and back into the spark within you. And if it doesn't fire up, simply focus on the spark for a second, for a fraction of a second, and feel it. Suddenly explode and reflect from a distance and from nowhere to bring all the energies in the fields together in an infinite essence that has never been seen before. The security that you have now will last forever and will grow exponentially as you seek more and find that you are operating with the full deal instead of half a pack as you've been in the past. The world beyond all worlds holds everything. The control that you need is within you. And it comes to life as soon as you connect yourself to the spark, allow it to explode, and immediately propel yourself to the world beyond all worlds and back again. And there it goes. From this point onward, you will lead the way. I will be alongside, just as that special angel from the angelic realm that works with you to maintain your spark. And you will lead the way past wherever anything has ever occurred before. But you'll do that because you have all the features and facilities of the world beyond all worlds and your connection directly to its core. Thank you for coming on the adventure with me. And thank you for the honor and respect that I feel each time I speak. And I would like to return that honor and respect a millionfold and wish you a perfect life, perfect health, and an extremely magic future. I am Simmion.